Welcome, Taurus, to your April 2023 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings to all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below. Put new subscriber before your question so I know that you are a new subby. And for everyone else, I'm also opening it up for you to ask me a question as well. This can be just a yes or a no answer that you are requiring, or something that I'll just shuffle my cards, and just the short message that comes out will be given for those of you that are not new subscribers. So this is someone who is already subscribed, doesn't want to subscribe. You still can ask me a question as well. Now, let's get into your reading. Now, this month I'm using a beautiful new deck that I've just got. It's called the Mystic Palette Tarot. I love Ciro Marchetti. This is by Ciro Marchetti. I have other decks of his. His artistry is just beautiful and so rich and luscious, and this deck is no different. So I hope you like this, and make sure that you look at the cards and you use your intuition to see what messages are coming through for you. You don't need to know about tarots to notice something small in the cards that jumps out at you, and it may mean something specific for you, other than that is different for all other people. So use your intuition here as well, Taurus. Now let's get into your reading. Now, Taurus, some of you, I feel like you're getting married. You've got the marriage card here and the Lovers card. And not only that, you've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is divine counterparts here. Perfect love match for those of you getting married. So you may be organizing a wedding. You may be planning to, you might be getting proposed to. But there is definitely love and romance is a major theme in your reading in April. But for those of you that aren't getting married or are already married, you've got that Four of Wands, which is that card of strength and stability. All fours are stable, secure energy, because if you look at the Four of Wands, or you look at any fours, it's like the four corners of a building, or of a cube. It's a very strong, stable structure. And really, this is almost like everything's really running perfectly well for you in April. Everything's running on all cylinders, so to speak. If you've got any career issues, things are going to be working out strongly here. If you've got any kind of intuitive issues that you're having problems with, and you're not feeling very stable in terms of your inspiration or your passion, this is definitely going to be changing for you in April. There's a lot of energy that you can harness in the Four of Wands as well. So if you're needing that little drive or that little push, particularly if it is to do with your love or your career, that is definitely coming in for you here. But beautiful, stable energy, very strong, very powerful here. And that's a great way to start off the month. Now, for some of you, you could be in a relationship with a Virgo. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here, but this is a general reading, so this could even represent you. A lot of self-love going on here. A lot of you putting energy back into yourself, your career, your concerns, your inspiration, your passions. the focus is turning in on you. But the Queen of Pentacles, if this isn't a person in your life, or I mean, it could very well be a person in your life, this is someone that is quite abundant. I feel like in terms of money for you, you're going to be quite stable as well in April. Things are going to be looking quite good on the money side of things for you. But the Queen is someone who's so great at having everything under control again. This is someone that can do it all. One of those people that can, go to work, pick up the kids, cook the dinner, clean the house, do the gardening, look after their friends and family. They're one of those people that just can do everything. So you might be taking on a lot of those qualities in April, where you're the one that's kind of organizing everything, looking after everything. And this could even be to do with, if, as I mentioned earlier, if this is a wedding or a celebration of some sort, an anniversary even, you might be the one that's doing all the planning, doing all the working, running around, getting it all together here. But this is actually really, this is someone that can actually be such a support to you. So this could be a friend that's coming in that can give you that helping hand if you need it, can give you that that solace. But this is also someone that enjoys a good life and can appreciate all that they've earned and their life around them. So I feel like, again, either this describes someone in your life, or this is going to be you taking on a lot of these qualities, and you're quite comfortable in this energy, Taurus. You are an earth sign, and pentacles are all about the earth, so you kind of feel this energy quite well. You love that kind of energy. You're comfortable in that. But yeah, I feel like you're going to just be taking time in April to just enjoy the things that you love to do. Enjoy what it is you've built to this at this point in your life, so to speak. But just lovely, beautiful energy here. Now, sorry for that silence. I'm just kind of meditating on the cards here. Now, you've got another amazing card. You have the 10 of Cups. Now, this is happily ever after. So I'm really feeling for a lot of you there is a marriage on the cards here, or certainly someone in your life, in your world, perhaps could be getting married. But the happily ever after card it's a 10, and 10s are all about completion. It's like you've actually attained what it is that you have been desiring for so long. Your wishes are coming true here for you in April. And I forgot to say happy birthday for all you Taurians born at the end of April. This is going to coincide a lot with all of the happy energy that you have around you. But I really feel like you are just in such a happy place in April. That 10 of Cups, happy family life, happy work-life balance. This is just beautiful, loving, emotional energy here. And I'm absolutely feeling like any stresses or strains that you have had to leave behind, whether it's been in a career, in your work, in your day-to-day life, anything that you feel like you've had to leave behind that was quite burdensome for you, you can now look forward to this wonderful, happy, beautiful energy in that 10 of Cups that is coming in for you in April. It's just beautiful. And, you know, you've got a couple of cards here that Aries did have as well. Now, I shuffle my deck very, very well. I place the cards of the last readings separately into the deck. I slide them in and then I shuffle the cards. So to get two, it's of the same cards is quite interesting. So you could be involved with an Aries somewhere in your life. But you have the 7 of Cups here, and this is kind of saying that you've got a lot of opportunities ahead of you, wonderful opportunities in front of you. And the problem with having so many wonderful opportunities in this particular card is it's saying that you can only choose one at this time. So you're having to make a decision here. And I feel like what can happen when you have so many options in front of you is we get stuck. It's almost like you're spoiled for choice. It's like having that, you know, $1 and you can go into a lolly shop and you can buy all of these amazing things that you love, every single one of them, but you've only got $1. So you kind of really have to make that decision for you to be able to move forward. But once you do, wow. And, you know, it's interesting that the 7 is right above the Tower card. And this is that card of things shaking up. So things happening. So make sure that you are the one to make the decision rather than the Tower and a Tower, something sudden and unexpected happening that is going to force your hand and make you make that decision and maybe be rushed a little bit and not choose the right one for you. But I'll get into the Tower card in a little bit of time. Now, the King of Pentacles, you know, I spoke about this. Now, this is a Taurus card, so, you know, I would always read this as a Taurus, but general reading, any other earth sign, Virgo or Capricorn here that is significant. But yeah, I'm just feeling love here. You know, the King of Pentacles is right beside the Lovers card. And the King of Pentacles is that stable, financially stable person. It's a very financially stable person. Someone very steady, someone you can truly rely on. Just hardworking individual, someone that is really good at building their wealth. And they're very generous with that as well, and they like to help people with their wealth. This is a card also of taking care of business. So I feel like, again, if you're organizing a wedding or you're organizing building a house or doing renovation work or building something in your life that is going to be there for the future, you are the one that's taking care of all of this in April. So you're going to be putting a lot of energy and effort into that. But you're not afraid of hard work here, Taurus. And certainly the King of Pentacles is not afraid of hard work. This is someone who gets in there and will do the painstaking work to get to where it is they want to go and get things together the way they like it. And you've also got vision. You're really good at being the boss here. You're able to manage people. You're able to, you know, look after a big business. And look at things in the future, not just what's in front of you right now, but looking at the long-term repercussions of any decision that you may make as well. Yeah, this is someone who's just really good at giving advice. So either you are going to be doing this for other people in your life in April, or somebody is going to be coming in with these same qualities, another Taurus, another Virgo, a Virgo or a Capricorn, that's going to be able to really give you some strong some strong, wise advice. It's quite nice. Yeah, I feel like this is also a lot of practical energy. So you're going to be putting a lot of your practical knowledge. You're, as I said, you are a Taurus. You are comfortable in this energy. You're very practical, and you're very intelligent and clear thinking as well for an Earth sign. But yeah, I feel like also for a lot of you, now this is just a side note and it might not relate to everyone. A thing about the earth signs, in particular the King of Pentacles, is this can be someone who finds it difficult to comprehend emotional or spiritual dilemmas. And the fact that you do have all of this love energy here, you may be needing some assistance to kind of navigate some energy there, particularly if it is to do with love and romance. If you are involved in a deep emotional relationship, you might be, and issues come up, you might be finding it difficult to navigate your way through a lot of that. But that might just be a message for some. But here we come to that Lovers card. What beautiful energy! And I mean, on the surface, this is that deep, passionate, long-lasting love. It's not just a fly-by-night kind of romance. This is really intense, loving energy. It's beautiful. Now, the thing with the Lovers card as well is that this is often the card of making a choice as well. So, if you're already in love, you're already married, it kind of does tie in with the Seven of Cups here. This is also a card of making a choice. So for a lot of you, you could even be having to choose between two people. Now, you could also be choosing to walk away from a particular situation that's been quite burdensome for you emotionally. Do apologize for that. I've had a bit of a cough. Now, for some of you, there has been some quite tumultuous energy going on in your life. Could have had something to do with a Pisces, but I feel like in April there is a choice that you may be making to actually walk away from that. And this is going to be quite shocking, and as I said, I feel like if you don't make a choice, something's going to happen in your life that is kind of going to force your hand and cause you to actually have to make a choice. So if you can do it without that Tower energy there, make sure you try and sort things out for yourself in terms of the direction that you want to be going in. But the thing with the Eight of Cups here, which is the card that is talking about you leaving a difficult situation behind you or a difficult time in your life, it is you making the choice. So I feel like, although you've got this Tower card here, I feel like this is what will happen once you make that choice. It's going to shake some things up. People were going to be feeling like, oh, this is shaking things, because it's a decision that perhaps people weren't expecting. It's going to shake up other people's lives as well. But the Tower energy is kind of stuff that needs to happen, because if you look at all Towers cards in most decks, they're pretty they follow along the same lines. You see in this particular deck by Chira Marchetti, the tower is very rickety. It's a little bit bent. It's built on the side of a cliff there, and it gets struck by lightning, this sudden event. And because it's not built on stable and strong foundations, it's going to fall down. And that will cause a disruption. And but what happens after that, you can assess the situation and then you can rebuild the tower on stable ground. You can do it correctly, strongly. Now, this can, for some of you, be talking about a physical home that you are building. So if you are doing any renovations or anything like that, make sure you work things out, get an engineer to come in and look at things, do things properly and correctly, because you don't want things to fall down. But for those of you that this could be an emotional, talking about more of an emotional situation in your life as well, where you're having to make an emotional decision about a direction that you're wanting to go in. And you are going to be making it, and it perhaps will depend on this event that comes in that's going to make you decide which way to go here. But, you know, I feel definitely you're the one choosing to move away from a difficult situation and go in the direction of your, you know, of that happily ever after card, that 10 of Cups here. Very strong, loving energy coming up for you here. Now, your final card from the Gateway Oracle deck is Cultivating Prosperity. And this is definitely supported by the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. But the prosperity can come in different ways as well. You can be prosperous in love, in luck, in ideas. So this can mean different things for different people, but the affirmation for this particular card is the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. A stream, and the meaning of this card is a stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. Believe that you deserve it. Take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. The universe wants you to know right now you are moving toward receiving an outpouring of money, energy, time, and love. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have. For the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. I really love that message for you, Taurus. And I feel like this is a little bit linked with that 7 of Cups. I feel like choose what it is that you want in your life. Be grateful for it. Once you've made that choice, focus on it. And things are going to be growing for you in whatever decision it is you want to choose. If you want love to be the focus for you, if you want abundance, you know, these are the decisions that you need to make. And then once you've made them, then the abundance is then going to start flowing into your life in whatever area it is you choose. So if you've got a new job that you want to choose, if you've got a love that you want to choose to grow here, just make that decision and things are going to just absolutely flow into your life in April. Lovely, beautiful energy here. I'm loving your reading. So we'll leave it at that. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading. And for everyone else, if you don't want to subscribe, just ask that question and I'll get back to you ASAP as well. Have a great month and I'll talk to you again next month. Bye.